So I thought I'd take another pass at creating this indexed ring for a lathe tailstock. This time using a new feature that came into Fusion several months ago called Emboss. And also this time we'll put some numbers on the dial ring. So let's get started. I'll show you what I've done here. First thing I did was create a sketch and then extruded that. Now, like the other video, the outside diameter here is 70 millimeters, the inside is 60. That should be close to, maybe it's a little big, but it's similar to the size of a dial ring on the tailstock end. Then the next thing I did was I created a construction plane offset from, let's get this reoriented here. Here's the front of the model. So you can see I created a construction plane offset here. The dimension here isn't really that important. I put it 55 millimeters out from the axis point. And then the next thing I did was create a sketch. And this took a while. But the important thing here is to get this distance end to end correct. So I'll show you what I did. On the keyboard, I for inspect. Select the outside diameter of this thing, and what we get here for a length is 219.911 millimeters. And that's what I used to size this box in a sketch on this new sketch plane. And then I set about building in a tick mark, repeated that. Let's see, I did a pattern on those, a rectangular pattern. I first put 360 of them down, of the smaller ones, and then I created the taller ones and put 36 of those down, and then created the middle line here and put down 36 of those. When I was all done, I took off, there was some spillage over here outside the box, so I took off, I just deleted the elements that were out there so that this thing would apply correctly to the outside diameter of that ring. Then I created another sketch just to keep things a little bit simple, where I put all of the numeric values. Now I didn't fill them all in here, but I created text elements here and assigned a, let's see, can we edit sketch? There we go. So I made the text elements 6 millimeters tall, and if we look at the individual text element here, let's see if we can get this right on the text. Let's see, there we go. So Gill Sans Condensed, if it's available on your computer, is a very narrow text that doesn't have a lot of flourishes and that sort of thing. And I used a 3 millimeter height here. And just to show you how I did these, I created one, and then I did a, let me get into the edit sketch mode here. We're already in there. So if I select the previous one, I can do a modify move copy, I don't have the right thing selected. Let's see. Move copy and create a copy. Then you can drag that over, and you can even put in what you want here for a distance. Let's just say that's fine, and then you can come in and edit the text here. It'd be 50. And just let's go back here. I've got them centered vertically and horizontally in the box. And you can see the longer ones over here, 180, and I put in 350, just so you can see how they fit. Anyway, so we created all those sketches there, and we've got 2 of them. And then the next thing I did was to apply this as an emboss to the outside of this thing. Let me turn off a couple of things here. The construction plane, we don't need that. The origin, we don't need that either. So let me just do it again so you can see. Create, emboss. Now it wants the sketch profiles, and all I did was zoom up like this and run my mouse across to select all of this stuff. And then the faces, select here. It's doing a bunch of computing now, as you can see. There we go. And I made it an emboss and minus 0.2 millimeters deep. So we'll just say OK to that. It's doing that operation now. Hang tight here. We'll finish up here momentarily. Now we can turn off the sketches. And there we have it. And as you can see, if we zoom in here, those are etched into that ring. So there's another idea how you might go about this. The important thing here is that you get this original bounding box properly sized, and you don't have anything spill over the end here. Because if you do that and then you try and apply the emboss, it will tell you it can't fit it in there because it's too long. Anyway, that's another choice here. Hope that helps. Thanks.